Virgo, let's go ahead and start by reading the School of Darkness, blind spots. And if you're looking at these, there's Capricorn, there's Taurus. They've already been posted. I hope you go check those out and tell me if they resonate with you. Okay, let's see. School of Darkness. Here we go. So this says, we may not wish to delve there, the shadows, the darkness, the unknown. Yet when we search, we reveal, and our power, it has grown. The beautiful and mysterious School of Darkness encourages us to look to the part of ourselves that normally remains hidden or as unseen as possible. We may not appreciate or like certain aspects of ourselves, and yet sometimes our greatest treasures lie within these areas. How many times have you heard of famous artists or people extremely successful in their fields being bullied for being so different? Yet it is their very differences from others that make them so powerful. Additionally, all of us at some stage of life have certain blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is the repeated patterns of pain that may alert us to them, symptoms, if you will. For example, the same thing keeps happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not complete tasks continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work and uncovering our blind spot, or even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. Okay. So I don't know if you're hiring somebody that's going to help you look at your shadow side, your subconscious. And I don't know if that's because you've noticed specific patterns in yourself that you feel like you are reliving certain things over and over, but you don't know how to break the pattern. And you've realized, okay, to be able to break that pattern, I need someone else, because these are blind spots, right? It's like the back of my head. I can't see it. Other people may be able to see it. So you may be consulting someone who is a professional at that, or you may be talking to people around you and asking, why do you think I do this? Or do you see this pattern? What have you noticed I keep doing over and over? Because also in that, according to the Oracle card, right, in those blind spots, which is our subconscious, is also where our greatest power lies. So I think that's great that you're tapping into that. Let's see. Tell me about the energy for Virgo in the School of Darkness. The Tower. Okay. Four of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Wow. King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is great, Virgo. This is really great because with the King of Wands here, it's like you've stepped into this energy of, I want to be in my power. I want to be fully in my power. And so with the Seven of Pentacles, you're realizing this is going to be no small thing, because the patterns that you may be trying to break could be deep-seated, as in these could be addictions that kind of have been with you for a really long time, or, patterns that have addictive tendencies, like certain people or friends. And that's why it's going to take a long time. But with the Two of Wands, you're also really fired up. Both of these cards indicate a lot of fire being lit, because of the Five of Pentacles, you're realizing that some of the patterns are coming from this place of you not knowing your worth, of you not feeling good enough. Especially when it comes to love, I think that you tend to put people on a pedestal. You tend to romanticize them. You tend to create some sort of fantasy, and, like it's not real, but you will treat it as if it is. And then it puts you in this place of, either overgiving or becoming codependent on that person. And I'm not sure what happened, because it's a collective, for some of you, it could have happened a completely different way than another. But with the Tower, something happened. Something happened that was like a big reveal for you. Personal, huge. Now, it could have happened in a dream with the Four of Swords, or it could have happened in like the 3D, and with the Four of Swords here, it could just be indicating that you're taking a lot of rest to be able to process this. You're making sure that you heal. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you are putting in a lot of work. Like daily, you're doing something to address this. Whatever this is. Let me shuffle these real quick because I just want to. Let's see. Tell me about the Tower. What happened for Virgo here? Tell me about the Tower for Virgo. Got the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Tower for Virgo. Six of Wands. The Magician. That one kind of went reverse. So, ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles here indicates that this is someone you consider family. Whatever this big blow up was about, it's someone that you consider family. With the Page of Pentacles, it's what prompted you to really get on this mentality of, I have to start dedicating time to this. This made this, how to put this? Seven of Pentacles, in the past, you really struggled to dedicate time to this. You really did not really think it was that important. And yet now it made you put it at the top of your priority list. Like, this is just as important as me eating, just as important as me sleeping. And, you know, you're curious about something. And it's also about you're trying to rebuild your family. You're trying to regain what you've lost. And you're realizing with the Eight of Swords that you kind of did this to yourself. Wow. There it is. A lot of heartache, a lot of hurt. You don't want to live like that. You don't want to go through life in pain. So, with the Knight of Swords, you could have said something. Or it's the opposite, right? With the Tower, either one, someone said something to you, or you said something to someone else. Either way. But whatever was said created a Tower moment. A Six of Wands, it could have been public, or either what you said was done out of ego, or what someone else said was coming from a place of superiority, of feeling better than you. Especially paired with this energy, it was like you realized that you were trying to manifest while not investing energy into things. And that's obviously, that's not going to manifest anything. Or more likely, you would manifest things that came from doing it the easy way, the lazy way, the quick fix way. So there's a saying in Spanish, el que compra barato, compra cada rato, which means that he who buys cheap, or they who purchase things cheaply will purchase things often. And that's kind of the motto you were living by, as in you would do things that were easy, swift, not involving a lot of time, not involving a lot of energy. And then you realize that that produces results that are not that great. And it led you to some sort of breakthrough to where now you're looking at your blind spots. Now you don't want to live that way. Now you want to invest energy in yourself. Let's see. Tell me about the Four of Swords for Virgo. Got the Star. Page of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. With the Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, King of Wands, You came across somebody, and they're showing up as your match, because we've got the King and Queen. Well, this is Queen of Swords. I just realized. I don't know why I thought this would be the Queen of Wands. Okay. That's this King of Wands. Whoever this King of Wands is, they've showed up twice. They're somebody that you really look up to. Whoever this person is, you really look up to them. With the Nine of Wands, they somehow, and again, it doesn't mean that they were mean, but whatever they said made you realize that you need to learn boundaries. That you need to learn to speak your mind. That you need to learn to express yourself. And whatever they said, it's weighed on you. You haven't, you carry this around. This is becoming the creed you live by. Whoever this person is, they left a mark. Now, this could be the person you lost. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like this person, whoever this King of Wands is, they're headed in a very stable, how do I put this? It's like consistency. They're consistent about the direction they're heading in, and this is what they want. Empress, High Priestess. This is somebody who wants a divine feminine. And I think for you, and it could be the opposite, Virgo. Maybe you were the King of Wands, but I'm talking to you, so I'm going to continue talking to you. And if it applies the other way, then flip it. But it was like this was hurtful to you, but at the same time, it was really inspiring. Because whoever this King of Wands is, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a family member. But this person showed you the importance of having standards, showed you the importance of having boundaries, showed you the importance of having self-love, self-respect, healing. And now you're healing. So with the Star, you're taking a situation that was really hurtful, really embarrassing maybe, and you want to come out the other side stronger, more powerful, more aligned, more in tune with divine feminine energy. So with the Page of Wands, there's a little trepidation because you are tapping into your blind spots. But there's also excitement because you have possibly already met. And I'm saying that because there's excitement. You may have already met some divine feminine that gives you an idea of what it would be like to step into your power. Like I said, there's anxiety. There's a little bit of anxiety, but look at this energy. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, and between that, the anxiety. So it's like the excitement outweighs the anxiety, but there are moments where you're thinking, oh, will I be able to complete this? Because what I noticed, remember the Seven of Pentacles reversed, you may have trouble with follow-through. Follow-through may not be your strongest suit, but you're realizing now that there's something in your blind spots that makes that a pattern. The reason you don't follow through, the reason that you start and stop and start and stop is because maybe something in your childhood, something in your subconscious makes you struggle against consistency, makes you struggle against day-to-day things. And that's what you're healing too. You're saying, I don't want to be someone who's inconsistent. I don't want to be someone who doesn't know how to follow through. So, Eight of Pentacles. You're turning this into a more daily thing. So you may be stacking, like stacking habits. It comes from the Atomic Habits book, but let's say you have a daily habit of eating breakfast at a certain place. And maybe you bought a shadow work journal, or you have, oracle cards for shadow work. And so when you go eat breakfast at that specific spot, you'll take your cards with you, or you'll take your book with you, your journal, because you already know you're doing the breakfast thing. So you're going to add on to that shadow work or something like that. Let's see. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Sun. Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. Five of Swords. Ooh. Devil. So maybe this King of Wands has inspired you regarding what type of relationship you would have. And you're realizing when you start looking at your relationship patterns, you start realizing that you are acting out of patterns that make you short-sighted, and it like pulls you into these toxic patterns that you really don't want to be a part of. You want to do better. And because you want to do better, it'll be okay. You'll see. Because you are healing. You are already doing the work. You're having the right conversations with yourself, with your inner child. All the things that you have kept tightly, I would say, how do I put this? Locked up. There you go. Tightly locked up in your subconscious. You're realizing that they're a blockage. They've created blockages. They've created hangups. And now that you had this, like, again, it was like a breakthrough moment. Clarity came through and you already know what you want. The 3 goes to the 4, right? You already have a vision of what type of connection you want to be in. You already have a vision of what type of person you want to be. And you're like, I will get there or I would die trying. So this is really great because I see a lot of really great determination headed in the right direction. So this is fantastic. Virgo, if you made it this far, do me a favor, go ahead and in the comments, put a little skull, a candle, and a sun, and a star. A skull, a candle, a sun, and a star. If you can find those, I think it's really cute for those of you who have not been able to find the right emojis, because not all devices have the same emojis, that you write the words out, that counts too. Okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I look forward to feedback and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.